Hi and welcome. Dina here, body balance coach, giving you some amazing information about how to banish that belly bulge. If you feel that no matter what you're trying, it is a struggle to release the weight around your belly, no matter what you're doing, you feel like you're not eating even enough calories and you end up gaining the next day 5 pounds and you have no idea what to do, this is for you. My name is Dina. I'm a body balance coach. For the past 18 years, I've been helping people understand, realize, and realign their eating to fit their lifestyle, their age, their needs, their everything, to actually help them deflate, say bye-bye belly, bye-bye binging, bye-bye belly bloat, all without dieting. So today I had an amazing question from my community that was asking about how to eat for your body. Because very often, and this can be something very common, we see all these health plans, all these meal plans, and everybody has to follow the same thing. However, after a few weeks of following something, you are just not feeling good. It is not giving you the results that you are seeking. And today I'm going to be explaining why. So, ladies and gentlemen, the one thing you have to understand about how to eat for your body is to eat for your body. Not to eat thinking how your body should be, not eating thinking what you believe you should be doing, and not doing what your neighbor, your sister, your colleague is doing. Really doing what your body is needing. But how to better understand what your body needs, because let it be a low inflammation diet, let it be paleo, keto, balanced eating, Canadian food guide. Again, there isn't one thing that we're going to say, oh my God, you should not be doing it. But do you know which one is actually made for what you're going through? And this is what we're going to be clarifying today. So I had some amazing questions that came up about this, and I drew up a few things that I want to explain, okay? And the better that you understand what's happening, the more we're going to take away the guilt of trying, again, the same thing over and over, and again, not getting results. Because if something worked once and it did not stick, it will not work again. So number one, okay? This is a thing that we cannot deny. We cannot change it. We cannot go back in time. We need to eat for our body at the age that it is at. Okay? When you're 20, when you're 30, when you're 40, when you're 50, when you're 60, your body is changing, and the way that you're eating should be adapted to your body. I am now 40, turning 41 very soon, and I cannot eat the way I used to eat when I was 20. If I would eat the same way, I would not be feeling good. I'd be probably bloated. I probably will gain weight because I am at a very different level, very different hormonal level at the same time. So we need to understand taking that step back of actually connecting to what our body needs. And for me, with all the practice I've been doing, I've been able to kind of like better understand what to change, what to adapt, what to increase, what to decrease to help people see results. I give them that bird's eye view of everyone that I worked with. I know a bit that transition. There's always a bit of fine tuning, but I have a very amazing idea of understanding what is needed at each age. And women and men do not eat the same. If we put a couple under the same diet, they will not be losing the same weight in the same way. So you need to look in terms of your age. A second big thing is hormones, okay? Hormones will make us fluctuate in our weight, but hormones as well have a different way of what they want and might not want to eat. So let it be between your ovulation, your PMS, your post-period, your pregnancy, your breastfeeding, menopause, all these things influence the way that we should be eating. And by better understanding where you are in that hormonal grid, there's actually a certain way to be eating for that. So I'm not talking about a diet. Your body's clock, your body's metabolism, your body's sensitivity changes as we're getting older, and it changes with the hormonal changes. So we don't want to be like going and doing the same thing that we did 20 years ago when right now our hormones are different, because there is a way to eat for our hormones. Same thing happens for a thyroid issue. If your thyroid is always off track, up and down, and you're on medication, you're trying to balance things out with medication, guess what? There is actually a way to eat to help your thyroid function better. Food is such an amazing natural system that we can actually use in our favor, and it's not all about cutting and restricting. So that's why when we look at hormones, female hormones, but as well thyroid and so on, we need to kind of pay attention to that. Number 3, okay? If you feel like you're restricting and yet you wake up with like a 5-10 pound increase, you're always bloated no matter what you're doing, your digestion is changing. Your system might not be able to handle the foods right now that used to be handled before because intolerances, indigestion, inflammation. Inflammation is a big thing. We don't talk about inflammation very often, but if you end up gaining overnight 5 pounds and you're not sure why, it can be sometimes water retention, but very often it is inflammation. Your body is swollen, your body is inflamed, and it's not by cutting calories you're going to bring it down. You need to better understand what foods are actually making you react, making you have that inflammation response. So when we talk about eating for your body, it's not eating for what your brain thinks. It's eating by fine-tuning what your body is telling you, the age, the system, the digestion, the bloating, so many things that we actually dive deep when I talk to my clients. And only when we're able to draw everything that's happening, what your body is telling you, all these signals, then we can actually better understand what is that process to move forward. Because it's not restricting. It's not getting in another diet, because trust me, I'm sure you've done more than you can count. It's better understanding how your body is, what are the signals that it's sending you. So many other factors that we look in when we actually work together. And then I'm actually able to help you better understand the foods that are working for you and the foods that are not working for you. And you know what? When you better understand what foods are aligned to you and which foods are not good for you, you'll better understand that when you have certain foods, you feel like you gain weight faster. You always feel bloated. You're always in pain. But when you go for those foods that are actually aligned to what your body's needing, it feels like you're releasing that weight. You're releasing the inflammation. The fat just melts away because you're eating according to the way that your body wants and needs to eat. So in terms of eating for your body, I can talk hours about this. But this is something very often with women, but also with men. When you look in terms of women as we're getting older, hormonal changes, period, menopause, but as well when you look at thyroid function, this is women and men. When you have a thyroid dysfunction, our eating has to adjust as well to help your thyroid function better, jumpstart it, wake it up, and then your metabolism is back on track. Don't wait for medications, because medication is sometimes just a band-aid. There's so many other things we can do that are natural. And as well, better understanding the symptoms that your body is telling you. If you're always feeling bloated, you feel like sluggish, you feel like a brain fog, you feel like you're eating something and you're still digesting it the next day, then there's actually certain foods for you that we need to optimize and others that we need to bring down to help your body be at its 100%. So this is when we talk about eating for your body. Eating for your body, eating for your age, eating for your hormones, eating to release that belly bulge, eating to decrease that bloating, eating to decrease that inflammation. So many different ways that we can eat for our body. So if you have any questions about this, just post them right below, maybe something specific that you're going through. And if ever you feel like you want more in depth, I have an amazing offer for you guys this week. I hardly open this because right now the only way I work with my clients is through 30-day coaching, 3 months coaching, or through my group program. But now for a limited time, only this week, I am opening up my amazing 90-minute coaching call. Okay, 90-minute blitz. So what we're going to do during those 90 minutes is I'll better be able to understand. We're going to take 45 minutes up to an hour to better understand what's happening for you, better understand your hormones, your lifestyle, your needs, your medication, all that. I'm going to rise up, have a bird's eye view of what's happening, and then we're going to come down. We're going to actually write up a plan together. I'm going to give you really the best that I can in that 90 minutes together, and you are going to leave with an idea of foods to have, foods to limit, fitness, breathing, everything that I'm able to give you to make sure that that 90 minutes is going to be that jump start that's going to rocket you and get you those results within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, you are going to be seeing a change if you follow exactly what we're going to be talking about, because I'll be able to better understand what you're going through, and I will give you a personalized plan, tips, recommendations that are made for you. And when things are made for you, you're not struggling, you're not suffering, you're feeling better, you're decreasing the bloat, decreasing the inflammation, and I'll better be able to see if there is a sensitivity in terms of your diet. So you show up 90 minutes and you have access to me for 7 days for any questions, concerns that you have. So I hardly open this up because the shortest way you can work with me is 30-day coaching. But I know sometimes people want that little moment, that little Dina, can I pick your brain? So you're there with me for 90 minutes and you can pick my brain during that call. You can pick my brain for a whole week after that session. And if you sign up before Friday, you get $50 off. Why? Because I love you so much. I want you to have this change. I want you to come, book, and pick my brain. Let's get you real answers for your real life. And trust me, as soon as you have that 90-minute coaching call, you will feel the difference because things will make sense. Things are not a struggle, and you are going to be seeing results if you show up and you put in the action and you are committed to the things that we talk about. So I'll be also post a link for that. And the $50 rebate, all you have to do when you go into that login page, you have to write, I am ready. And you get those $50 and then you join up and then you book your session and then there we go. So on that, if you have any other questions, you can just post them right below. I am Dina Merby, Body Balance Coach, and I will see you in the next training.